Hello everyone and welcome back to Calmlands. This is the multiplayer co-op with Nordic farming and we've reached episode number 25. Starting at the cow farm again today, and that's because the cows need some more hay. Yet again they need hay, but luckily we've got quite a lot of stocks in our fermenting silo. So this is just a means for us to store hay at the moment. We've got 329,000 litres, so Nordic's going to get busy with giving the cows some hay this morning. I'm going to pop down to the BGA because we need to get the New Holland, but on the way I will visit the pig farm and see how they're getting on. Here I am at the piggy farm, and last time we tried to give them the sunflower we harvested out of the nearest field as base food, but yeah, we found out that sunflower is not the base food, but we do have corn. That's corn that we harvested with a corn header, not chaff, and we had that in the silo, so we've given that them. And they now are looking pretty good in terms of feed. So yeah, they've got 13,000 litres of base food again, which is good. So they are back up to 100% health, which isn't really good. The cows, yeah, as mentioned, need some hay, so Nordic's going to sort to that this morning. But let's head on down to the BGA because we need to get the New Holland, because the potato field that we planted last time needs some fertiliser. Here we are at the BGA, and last time we also used the milling machine to get some of our silage from the clamp and put it into the BGA. And if we take a quick inspect, we'll see that it processed a good 200,000 litres odd overnight. That's why the money's looking really good. But yeah, there's quite a bit left in the bunker, so we don't need to fill it up just yet. But let's hop in the New Holland and we can get that back to the farm. And we're going to grab the sprayer so we can fertilise the potato field. There we go. Nordic is busy giving the cows some much needed hay. And the plan is today, because the cows are quite full with slurry and the pigs are nearing full as well, we're going to get a tanker so we can transport the slurry to the BGA, and that can be used to convert into money, methane and also digestate, so we don't lose out too much from the natural fertiliser, and we also get a bit of money. Got plentiful of slurry and digestate, so yeah, we can convert some of it into money, which is good. Right, here we are. The sprayer is here, so let's hitch up to this. I think it's probably got herbicide in it from last time, so maybe instead we can grab the... No, we will grab the sprayer because it's good to use. We use the spreader for lime, so yeah, I will use the sprayer for the fertiliser. Can drop out the herbicide, and I think we've got plenty of fertiliser here to take from, so we don't need to spend any money. There we go, got 100% and we didn't need to spend any money, so yeah, although it's a bit messy around there, it's good to hang on to those IBCs, so keep good stocks and storage of all of our supplies. Now the potatoes, as you can see in the field there, are part grown, so we don't want to damage them. Although we've not got crop destruction on, we want to be using the care narrow tyres so we're not damaging the crop. So let's just see about if we can get some narrower tyres on this New Holland and the sprayer, if I can reverse. There we go, so we can give them narrow tyres for $1,000 on the tractor, and for $500 we can give the sprayer the narrow tyres. And look at that, looks like a new tractor with thinner tyres. So let's get over there and start doing some spraying. So we're on our way to the field, and Nordic has bought the new tanker, cost us 80,000, and he'll be using that to transport the slurry from the cow and pig farm to the BGA, so we'll take a look at that in a moment. But for now, let's get the sprayer unfolded. Probably not going to take too many passes to get this fertilised, but I'm going to quickly whip around here, and I'll see you when we're all done. There we go. That is all fertilised, so just folding up, and let's have a look how we've done with spraying the field. Okay, so we've given that the level of nitrogen it needs from fertilisation. And what's really good about the see and spray is not only does it sort of see and spray weeds when you've got herbicide in there, but it can see and spray fertiliser on where you've been, because that middle channel we couldn't quite reach, and we didn't need to spray the whole full width. And I'm not sure if you could pick it up, but we were only spraying in the middle section where it actually needed fertiliser. So that's a pretty clever feature. But let's unload the fertiliser. We want to keep this sprayer empty so we can ready it for the next time we need it, and that'll probably be for herbicide. Get it parked up, I'll swap back to the standard tyres, and then we'll go check out how Nordic's getting on depositing slurry in the BGA. That's parked up. And rather than going to standard tyres, I think we'll give this some wide tyres. That looks cool. Super. There we go. Right, let's check out how Nordic's getting on. So there we go. That's our new tanker in a nice New Hollandy blue. And he's taking the slurry down to the BGA. We did install a mod that should allow us to hop in the same truck together, but I guess it doesn't work on everything, so we will go and meet him down there. So we teleported down to the BGA, and here's Nordic coming in hot with the tanker full of slurry. And oh yeah, I love that it's got flashing beacons on it. That's really cool. But he is depositing slurry into the BGA, and that is going to process. If we take a look at the productions, we can process slurry. We've got 146,000 litres in there, and that's processing 4,800 litres, and that's producing 1,300 units of electric, 114 litres of methane, which we're automatically selling, and then 1,800 litres of digestate, which, so we're sort of losing some of the volume of the slurry into digestate, but we've got so much that, we can process what slurry we've got to make some money and also keep some natural fertiliser. So that is a really good process, and it also means we're processing both things at once and making extra money on top of our silage, which is brilliant. Nordic's now over at the pig farm filling up with slurry, and then he'll take this over to the BGA. But we've still got quite a lot in the cow farm, and we've got a fair amount racking up in the pig farm, so I think after this load we're going to swap over, and then Nordic's going to prep the drills for drilling our next field. We are going to drill sorghum in the other half of the potato field, and then sorghum in this field, Hitman field, which is rather weedy, but never mind, we'll drill over that. Here he is with the next load of slurry, this time from the pigs. Right, Nordic is hopping out, and we are going to hop in the truck and check out this trailer. So the trailer we bought is the Tanker Senior, and it takes 50,000 litres and also any sort of liquid good, which is really, really handy. But yeah, let's drive this on to the cow farm first, and we'll get a load of slurry from there, and then we'll get a load of slurry from the pig farm as well. So I'm going to see to that and catch you when we're done. Right, so here's our second load, and this is from the pig farm slurry. And fair to say this tanker is absolutely fantastic, not only in terms of capacity but colour and just how it operates. It's really, really useful. So we are done with slurry transportation for the time being. That's busy processing. So we'll get this parked up back by the cow farm sheds, and then we'll be on to starting to drill our sorghum. Nordic's been busy getting the drills all ready for us at the cow farm, so we can beacon off. Nordic is waiting, and then we'll just get this parked up. There we go, that's unhitched, and it's nice to see all of our trailers parked up alongside each other. If only we could change that animal trailer to a nice blue as well, and we all colour coordinate. Right, we're in the New Hollands, got the drills ready, we're set to sorghum, so we can unfold and get this set up. And yeah, what's good about this is we can drill straight over the weedy field, but we limed this up last time, so that's pretty good. So we can switch on and lower away. We'll leave a nice border gap, so there's no risk of us running into the potato field. And when it comes to harvest time, yeah, we want to make sure we leave a nice gap. But we are away. So we're going to get this field, part of this field, the last part, planted, drilled with our sorghum, and then we'll be moving on to Hitman field as well. So Nordic and I will see to that, and catch you when we're finished.
Somebody you can trust. Fall in love. You don't have to rush. Somebody you can trust. Somebody you can trust. Somebody you can trust. Somebody you can trust. Something's gonna happen. 'Tis the summer. Do you wanna ride, baby? Look me in my eyes, please. Just don't be afraid. We can fly away. So baby, just fall in love. You don't have to rush. Somebody you can trust. Fall in love. You don't have to rush. Somebody you can trust. Somebody you can trust. Somebody you can trust. Somebody you can trust.
Doing the dash back, and that's all the sorghum planted, drilled in the other half of the farmyard field where there's potatoes, and now in Hitman field. So that sorghum predominantly is going to be put towards pig feed and the pig food production, and it'd be nice to get that in there because we are waiting on sorghum and we're waiting on potatoes, so hopefully soon we've got that up and running. The next job is going to be cow farm field to the left where we harvested the sunflowers last time. We've got to get that limed up, and then we're going to be drilling soybeans as a cash crop, and I think we're going to check whether we can actually plant those with our planters, because the benefit of that is we can plant and fertilise at the same time, whereas this seed drill just drills, it can't fertilise at the same time. So the sorghum we will have to fertilise at a later date, and the soybean hopefully we can plant and fertilise at the same time, so we'll only need to herbicide it. Change of plans. Nordic and I have just remembered that with precision farming you don't need to fertilise soybeans, so we can get soybeans selected on the seed drill, and yeah, we can drill them and then we're all good. So we'll leave the drills here and head back and get the auger and the spreader. Right, Nordic's got the auger because he's got the beefier New Holland, and we can grab the spreader. We'll get that filled up with lime as well, because we normally chew through the lime. And what is good is whilst Nordic is filling, we can come and just get filled up from the auger wagon. Brilliant. So yeah, he's getting the lime and he's topping me up at the same time, so we can go over and get started. And the auger wagon fills up really quickly to the spreader, so that is a bonus. Right, let's get the cover on and we can head over, start liming, and hopefully when we run out of lime, Nordic will be ready and filled with the auger. Right, at the field, so let's beacon off, and I think we probably got a bit more width, so let's head in and switch on, get started. We'll lime this all up, and when we have run out, Nordic will come and top us up. See you soon. That's all limed up and ready to drill. So we'll quickly drop the spreader back at the yard. We've left the seed drills here so we can crack on with our soybean drilling. And yeah, that was handy having the auger to top up with lime. We always absolutely chew through it on those fields. So yep, Nordic's racing back in the faster New Holland. Give him a toot. And we'll see him back there. Right, Nordic is ready and waiting, so let's hitch up. Right, we're back and hitched, so let's get unfolded and get to drilling our soybeans. And this will be the last job of the day, I think. is the soybeans all drilled. Nice. So we get folded up, and good to have all of our fields drilled now. When they're left in limbo between harvests, you sort of feel like there's nothing progressing. But yeah, we've got them all drilled. We've got potatoes in farmyard field alongside sorghum, and then another field of sorghum in hitman field, and then our cash crop soybean in cow farm field. So that's really good. And I think the field number 1 and the farmhouse field, the grass in there is probably ready to harvest again, but we don't urgently need grass, so we can leave that to mow another time when the cows probably need some more hay. But yeah, just get these pieces of equipment back to the farmyard, get them washed, and then we'll be good to call it a day. But it's been a busy one. We fertilised the potato field, which was really good. Then we bought a new tanker to transport our slurry from the cow farm and pig farm to the BGA. That's busy processing, so you've seen the funds trickling in throughout the day. I think Nordic and I calculated that it was around $10,000 an hour that we were getting from that, which is really good. Then we drilled sorghum and then limed cow farm field, and then gave it its soybean, which is really, really good. And we can unhitch and switch off. Well, that was a busy day, but I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, remember to drop a like, and if you've got any tips, tricks or things you'd like Nordic and I to do, then feel free to leave a comment. And as always, check out Nordic's channel for his perspective of today's video. But yeah, hope to see you again next time, and until then, we'll catch you later. Cheers all, bye bye.